stairs and shit.
It's like good, I just wanted to see how you reacted.
Allah Akbar.
If I had to bleep out all the words you guys, all the bad words you guys said, I would have a lot of bleeps.
Like, you open up and you get 5 seconds.
Come take a
of,
seat
like,
by the PowerPoint. Let's go.
And then like.
Okay.
Just go ahead and sit down. Just sit down.
Sit down. Sit down. No, I checked my max. Okay.
Shift apostrophe, by the way.
Am I
Sit
blocking
down.
you?
Ah, thank you.
Does the PowerPoint actually move?
Yeah, it will when
Sweet!
Alright,
Fucking
everybody
cool
here.
as shit.
Shift
Okay.
apostrophe to sit down.
Alright, quiet down, come on.
Course starts now. If you have a question at any point during the course, do this number right here. It's the shift 5. By
Number
my
5.
side chat. Shift +5. Well, wave at me, and I'll get your question then.
Yonker,
But,
stop pointing your weapon.
Yeah, put your weapon down for you kill someone. Welcome new players to Unite Operations. So yeah, hi. How are you? Good. Excellent. I'm Fighter. I've been here for a couple years. Jimbo has been here longer than I have. Don't really think we have any other instructors with us right now. In familiarization, we'll cover the Unite Operations basics of our community, basic charter, you know, all that. Ace and Acre, some basic fire team operations, and Ace Medical. We'll shoot a couple AT rockets to get you accustomed to how AT works. I'll give you some range time, and we'll do some bounding practice. Goal of this class is to standardize gameplay on the server, so everyone knows what they're supposed to know. You guys can be fully functioning members of a squad. So let's start. All right.
That's fucking cool.
It is. So, United Operations is a community of mature, like-minded individuals whose common basis of gameplay is centered around ARMA. Everybody hear me in the back there? Hey,
Yep.
Oxygen, you guys hear me? All right,
Yeah,
excellent.
yeah.
Yeah.
We believe that the virtues of friendship, fun, professionalism, respect, cooperation, teamwork, and courtesy are more important than power. Gaming involving tactical play and simulation is most fulfilling, although we welcome diversity and moderation. Those are fairly straightforward, and they're a couple of the basics of our community. If you want to read the rest, you can go look online at the charter. Outline expected behavior during briefing. Okay, so everyone here has played a couple rounds on the primary, right? Has anyone not played?
I haven't.
Who's okay?
I haven't.
Well,
I
when
haven't
you
either.
when you join the primary server, first thing if we're selecting a new mission, you'll be brought to a black screen with a bunch of player names, or mission selection might come up, whatever. Just sit tight and wait for the admin to do whatever he's doing. He might ask for mission suggestions in chat. Make sure you put them in chat. Please don't yell them out over TeamSpeak. That doesn't help. You might be moderated when you join the channel, so you can't talk. Don't worry about it. You'll be unmoderated when mission starts. Floating. Anyway.
Alright.
After you after the mission is selected, you'll be brought to what we call the slot screen. When you're at the slot screen, you just you hang tight. The mission commander is selected. After the mission commander is selected, he will then call the appropriate slots. Please don't slot anything until the mission commander calls it. All right. We don't like people that slot before things are called. I'll only take what you feel confident in using. Most of you will be stuck with, you know, regular old fire team positions. You might be able to, I don't know what your individual skills are, but you might be able to take something else. But just take what you're confident in using. After that, after everyone's slotted, the admin will take us into the briefing screen, which is map screen. And the commander will probably allow you to chit-chat among yourselves for a couple minutes, and then he'll call quiet, and they will begin to plan out the mission. During planning, and you really shouldn't be talking out loud unless you are a squad leader. You can conduct your little chats in side chat or in group chat. Pay attention to group chat during briefing, because your squad leader will probably be assigning fire teams or other relevant information, such as short-range channels. We'll go over short range in a minute. But make sure you just pay attention during group chat. I do not recommend you to go AFK during briefing. If you have to, just let your squad leader know that you're AFK though. Alright. We'll skip over that part. Next. Yeah, that's it. Okay. First thing we'll cover here is Acre. Acre is, you know, our radio mod. It's how we listen. It's how you hear me right now. Directional. I hear my sound coming from my character in game. So stands for Advanced Combat Radio Environment, and we have a little add-on that I'll go over in a minute. The things you need to know about Acre are the first thing you need to know is your direct speech key. You should all be familiar with that. It's the key that you have set in the TeamSpeak for your push-to-talk key, and that's what I'm using right now. And that's just to talk to people around you. All right. The next thing up, in most missions you'll have a 343 radio, which is your short-range squad radio. This radio is used to talk to people that are in your squad, in your element, whatever. Range is about 300-400 meters, provided there's no terrain obstruction. So it's really not useful for anything other than inter-squad communication. In smaller missions, your whole entire team might be on the same short-range channel, but most cases you'll just be your squad. This is the radio that you will have a channel assigned to you during briefing. So make sure you are watching group chat for that. I think most of you have a 343 right now. We'll go and quickly go over the interface for it. So if you could just press Control Shift F
X
to bring up interface, and you'll have your little green, olive green, the big acre in the middle.
This is
At
your
the top,
channel
you have two
switch.
knobs.
This one is
Everyone
your
have the
volume.
interface up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep. Alright, at the top you got a couple knobs there. Should be set on 1 and 10 right now. The one on the
1,
left, where it's set to 1
10.
right now, is the channel selector. Right now you're all on channel 1. If you want to change your channel, you just need to left click on that dial, and that'll change channels like 1, and the dots in the middle are obviously in between those channels. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all that.
3.
I think there's 15 channels on this
4,
radio. 16.
5. 4,
Increase left click, right
3,
click will decrease.
2.
So let's just stay on channel 1 for now. The other knob you have here is the volume selector. Right now it's set to 10, which is full volume. You can turn it down by right clicking on it if you want to.
These don't do
Don't turn
anything.
it down too far during missions, or you won't be able to hear your squad radio, and it's very important to hear it. Alright, you can press Control Shift X to put that away. Oh, what we got? What's the next thing? Yeah, we can do the 148. Alright, get up and come over here. Gear on it, you'll want to take out the AN PRC 148 VHF radio. Alright, should be near the bottom. AN PRC 148 VHF. It's V for Victor. Alright, so once you get that out, just go back and sit by the power point again.
What are we getting, the 148?
Yeah, the 148 VHF. Here. Alright. So, now that you have two radios, what you'll have to do is you'll have to switch radios so you can select the 148. To switch radios, you can press Control Shift A or Control Shift S, I think. A and S? Yes,
Yeah.
A and S will do it.
Yeah, forward and backward.
Yeah. Just change that until in the bottom right of your screen you have ANPRC 148 VHF highlighted. And then you can bring it up with the Control Shift X bind. So go ahead and bring up your 148. Everyone have it up?
Yep.
Alright. So, on the 148 interface. This is more complicated because it is a longer range radio, has more functionality than short range. A quick note, the 148 does not function on the same frequency as the 343, so you won't have to worry about any interference between these two. But to go over the basic interface of this, you won't have to worry about it unless you're a squad leader. But you have the up and down arrow keys in the middle. This is your channel selector. So you can press up to go to 2 channel, 3 channel, all that. Press down, takes you to the hundreds. Yeah. So leave it on channel 1 for now. You have the volume indicator, which you can change with the knob at the knob at the top in the middle. You hover over it, says volume. Right click will decrease. Everybody got that? Alright. Next thing down is the frequency readout. 036625 is the frequency that channel 1 operates on. And then the last thing to cover on this one is how to change the power, because on this radio you can change the power that the radio outputs at. You don't have to do this on the 343, it does the same power regardless. But changing the power is probably the first thing you want to do when you get a radio, because it'll allow you to talk farther. Alright, so what you do to change the power on this is you press the mode button twice. So press mode twice, and you'll come to the current and new. Say they're both set at 100 now. You press the down arrow once, and it'll take you to, it says new 5000. Press enter, and your radio is now at the highest power that it can go, at least for this channel. Every time you switch channels, you'll have to do this again. Alright, so everyone understand that? I see a question.
Yeah, so basically you'll always want your radio on the highest power.
There are very few instances where you will want a lower power, and those are usually only in DBTs. I would recommend all the time you set the power to the highest power you can, unless someone has explicitly told you not to.
Okay. Question.
Yeah?
Just got here. Where to get the 148?
I can barely hear you. You might want to turn your mic volume up.
I just got here. Where to get the 148? Yeah, it's Rattler.
Garage to the right.
I'll take him if you want me to.
Over there to the west.
Sorry about that.
And go to the Rux and radio straight, get the ANPRC 148 VHF.
Okay.
Who's doing that?
Yeah, don't need to.
Can I dip in?
You got it.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was on my phone, so it was 3G. You know?
Oh yeah. We couldn't hear you. We were trying
I
to.
thought so.
We were trying.
Listen.
Yeah.
I felt like an asshole. My bad.
Yeah, your voice just kept cutting in and out. We were trying to tell you, but I don't think you could hear us.
Yeah, I could hear you perfectly. You just guys couldn't hear me.
Oh.
117 Fox Trot.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh man.
Oh, the wrong way. I don't like that radio. It's not a fun
Back
radio.
over to the Rux radio crate and get out the ANPRC 117 Foxtrot. It's at the top, or near the top.